When I come to her, when the sun goes down, she takes away my trouble, takes away my grief, takes away my trouble, singing night like a thief.
Give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Yes, I need her in the daytime. I need her. Yes, I need her in the night. I need her. Yes, I want to throw my arms around her, kiss and hug her tight. Yeah, when I'm returning from so far away, she give me some sweet loving, brighten up my day. Yes, it makes me righteous. Yes, it makes me whole. Yes, it makes me mellow down into my soul. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles. And the heavens open every time
I'm going to
she
sit all
smiles.
the families together.
When I come to her, that's where I belong. Yet I'm running to her like a river song. She give me love,
So focused on
love,
my
love, love, crazy love. She give me love,
Yeah, make a little room.
love, 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 crazy love.
I found sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when I come to her, when the sun goes down, takes away my trouble, takes away my grief,
I can't look at him.
takes away my love like a thief.
She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy love. Give me love, 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 crazy love. She give me love, 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 crazy
Hey, Dave. Where do you want us to stand?
Right here.
So far, right?
And right here. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Today, Matt and Eden are going to enter into a new stage of their lives together. And they're going to start a journey into the sacred partnership that we call marriage. And all of us are going to take them there together. That's why they asked us all to be here, because not to be as spectators, but to come and create the space for them to go on that journey and to come with them on that journey. So right now I'd like to invite everyone as a participant to take a moment and take a deep breath, in case you forgot to do that in a couple minutes. And take a deep breath and feel where that breath is coming into your body. Right now, I want to say thank you, everybody, for coming, and I want to say thank you to. I want to say a blessing for this land, the sacred space where we're going to have this ceremony, and I want to ask everybody to, if you feel comfortable, just close your eyes, and as participants, I want everybody to just take a moment and just arrive here fully. And take some deep breaths. And as you exhale, imagine your exhale coming into the space around you and creating the sacred space for us to have this ceremony and create the space for this transition. And once again, thank you all for coming and supporting Matt and Eden on this journey. And thank you to the earth for providing the sacred space for this ceremony. And thank you for the trees and the animals all around us for lending their presence. And the birds that were flying over us earlier today in the morning. And thank you to the sun that helped all this life come to being. And thank you to the ancestors which is many of you here today, and the ancestors before that came to bring us here. And right now I want to ask somebody from each part of the family to come up and say a blessing and bless this marriage. And first I would like to ask Jacqueline to come up and do a reading.
A poem. It's called The Meeting. I always knew that you would come to me and that I would recognize you when you came. I knew I would see myself when I looked into your eyes and feel your heart beating when I took your hand in mine. You see, you are no stranger to me. I have known you for a very long time. And now, through some extraordinary grace I cannot begin to understand, you stand before me. I greet you, my dear one. I celebrate this meeting of inner and outer, of heart and mind, body and spirit, all that has been separate and apart, and has now come back together. Two have become one. What has always been true is true now in us. We give thanks. May that which blesses us bless all beings.
Eden. I mean, you are getting married, you know. should get familiar with one another. And I would like to ask somebody from Eden's side of the family to come up and share a reading that was selected. Thanks, Luke.
We live in times that are constant with challenges. This marriage is not to be an escape from the world, but indeed it is to be a commitment to greater service to the world. You shall not exclude the world, but include it in your love. Together in this marriage, you shall contribute more fully, for you shall both be more complete. Eden, Matt is the universe's gift to you, but he is not a gift for you alone. In your love, this man will find within himself a greater sense of who he is meant to be. You are asked by God to see the good in this man, to accept him for who he is and who he shall be, that thus he might be healed and made strong. In this way, the universe's plan will be accomplished in this relationship. May this man find a glimpse of the divine through the love that you share. And so it is with you also, Matt, that although Eden is the universe's gift to you, she is not a gift intended for you alone. You are asked that in your love, this woman might find herself as the universe has truly created her, so beautiful and strong and brave and true. That the entire world might be blessed by the presence of a woman who so shines. May she relax in your arms as she has never relaxed before. May she know from now on that there is one on whose love she can depend forever.
Thanks, Luke. So, the other night, Matt read me the poem that we heard earlier, this poem by Rumi. And this line stuck out to me: I was in love with you before I met you. This line from Rumi's poem cuts to the heart of my understanding of Matt as a person, and how I've seen this relationship come into being. Indeed, over the years, Matt and I stayed up many a late night, talking, sometimes over drinks, sometimes over tears and heartbreaks. And we talked about love as we imagined that it could be. And he told me in no uncertain terms that what he was looking for, and he was definitely looking for you. So I come to see this day not as something that we are lucky to witness, but a day whose season has arrived. I speak for everyone here when I say it is such a blessing to know both of you. We've gathered here today because you both touch people in a way that is unique. You have a light inside of you that is so bright that it warms everyone around you. And it is no surprise that you fell in love. In actuality, it just took 4 hours. It was actually a quick drive from New York to Ithaca. If you don't know the story, mutual friend Bridget says, Bridget says, Matt, I have a ride for you up to Grassroots. And to which I think she added, oh, and I think you're going to fall in love with this girl. And she was most definitely right. And I saw them half an hour later, and I saw the look on Matt's face, which was like that. And I could tell without a doubt this was something special. And I later heard that Shauna, Matt's sister, met Eden for about 15 minutes, and when she left the room, she called it. She was like, she's the one. And I think that, perhaps on Eden's side of the family and friends, that there were similar notions. And this is because you're soulmates. And we hear this term often enough that it sometimes sounds cliche, and perhaps its true significance can sometimes elude us. But everybody knows this is true. We can all see two souls who intertwine in such a way that the universe intertwines around them. Two souls whose season has arrived. Matt and Eden come together today not as two seekers looking for their other half, as Luke said, but two evolved wholes ready to share who they are fully. And when this kind of thing comes along, you don't have a choice. It's not for you to control and negotiate, just to surrender. But love is only part of the reason we're here today. what brought us here today actually goes deeper than that. What brought us here today is a sacred commitment that they chose to enter together. If love is the yin, then partnership is the inseparable yang. This partnership we call marriage means that this love has a structure upon which to build, a structure that will allow this love to bloom and mature. If love is the earth upon which you both stand right now, marriage is the home you'll build upon it, and the sacred space in which your family will grow. When we hear the word marriage, we all hear something a little bit different. We all draw from our own past and our different experiences with that word. And when I sat down with Eden recently, I asked her straight out, what are your intentions for my BFF? And we spoke a lot about marriage and how we see it in the world today. We talked about people who become trapped and disillusioned. We talked about an institute enthralled in legal battles inside and out, and one that is even redefining itself right now. All of which made me appreciate everything more that I heard her say. And she reflected that people often show up in a partnership trying to find their better half. Or perhaps they try to grab a feeling and freeze it in time. But the marriage that Eden spoke of was not this. This is not a contract, but a practice, the practice of being in marriage. It's a bond of sacred trust that allows the other person to open up fully. It means creating space not only for what is, but the process of becoming. A space to push past the fears that would turn us around like so many old wounds. Those that tug us back down to earth as we're trying to fly. Today we toast to their union. We don't toast to happily ever after and the illusion that so many fawn over. We toast to these souls promising to always work through it. To carry each other through the storms. To help each other grow into their new selves again and again. There's a concept of ever after that provokes fear in some of us and false security in others. Ever after is a process of surrender. This ceremony marks the point at which they can surrender the need to hold back. And that forever is not a limitation, but an invitation to embrace life fully. That you can be supported and go to the places that we fear the most. To unlock the secrets of our heart that are too scary to face alone. That there's someone who will always have your back, to push you to your limits, to pick you up when you trip and dust you off and to tell you to try again. Only through a partnership on this level where we commit to show up fully and honestly can we find the courage and the humility to grow in the most profound ways. Matt, Eden, look at each other right now and take a deep breath. In a few minutes, you're going to say the words, I do. And in that moment, you will enter a new and beautiful chapter of your lives. And when you look back on your wedding day, years from now, much of this will be a blur. So I invite you to drop in right now and be totally and completely present. Let's try that one more time. How about everybody take a nice deep breath all together. And just keep that going. In all the moments that you encounter from here and for the rest of this day and night, wherever you are, be there fully. In 10 years from now, you will look at each other and you will not be bound by a decision that you have made in the past. You will again be saying, I do. That is what you're promising today. That 10 years from now, you'll say, I do. And the moments from then on, and all the moments in between. This is where you enter a new phase of life that means I do. The seasons will change, and the storms that will teach you your greatest lessons have yet to come. And as they pass over you howling, you will howl back together, I do. And you will say this as the new people that you've become. And right now, we're going to get ready to exchange some vows. I'm going to go first. She's going to go first. Ladies first.
My head. Out of practice.
You have a ring for us?
Wait, you gotta do me, no?
We'll do it.
Okay.
Can we get a little closer? Is that possible?
Okay. With this ring, I give you my promise that from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. Oh, jeez. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. May the universe bless you always. May we walk together through all things. May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are. May you always see your innocence in my eyes. And with this ring, I give you my heart. I have no greater gift to give. I promise I shall do my best. I shall always try. I feel so honored to call you my husband. I feel so blessed to call you mine. May we share this joy forever. I thank the universe. I thank you.
I'll start letting them know. Yeah, keep going. Some came out. Some came out.
That's certainly did.
Let's go.
Eric.
Something away.
I get my feet. It's lit. It's lit.
Can you give me? You just drop it right here.
Oh boy. Where'd it go? Another ring. With this ring, I give you my promise that from this day forward, you shall not walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. May the universe bless you always. May we walk together through all things. May you feel deeply loved, for indeed you are. May you always see your innocence in my eyes. With this ring I give you my heart. I have no greater gift to give. I promise I shall do my best. I shall always try. I feel so honored to call you my wife. I feel so blessed to call you mine. May we feel this joy forever. I thank the universe and I thank you.
With this exchange of rings and with the divine spark in each of you that has chosen each other and made a commitment to be there for always by the power invested in you, with all of us as witnesses. Yeah. I know.
Sorry. Yeah, okay.
Matt Tallarico, do you take Eden to be your spiritually, legally, and energetically wedded wife today and for the rest of the days?
I do.
And Eden, do you take Matt to be your husband from this day and all the days forward for the rest of your days?
I do.
Then it's my tremendous honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. Take your first kisses. I saw everything. I need a witness. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness?
Paperwork.
Right here. Now moms are gonna make it official now.